Hello, today I'm going to do an arrangement for you using a pin holder for the mechanics. I'm going to use this pin holder today. It's a 10 centimetre pin holder, quite a large one. Now pin holders are made with a lead base, they're very heavy, and brass pins which hold the plant material in position. They come in different shapes and sizes depending on your container. But I've got quite a wide container today, so I'm using this large pin holder. So I'm just going to drop that into the centre of the container. It doesn't need fixing because it's very heavy and it shouldn't move. So I'm going to add some water to this. Enough to make sure that the pins are covered, plus a little bit more. So that's fine. So I'll make a start now. I need a bit of height for this. So I'm using this lovely silvery foliage. This is Kochia. And a couple of stems of Crocosmia, masoniorum, Lucifer. Plus various different foliages which I'll talk to you about as we go along. So I'll get a bit of height with this. Now when you're using a pin holder, although when we condition plant material we always cut the stems at an angle like that, when you're using a pin holder it's better to cut them straight because they will spear onto the pins much easier and more securely. So get the height with that, a little bit shorter. And push them really firmly onto the pins. Another one a little lower down. You're looking at the front of the design. I'm starting here from the back. Nice and firmly onto the pin holder. And then some of this lovely foliage here. See which one's the longest. They're all about the same size, so I'll use this one. It's quite tough. Once you've got it speared onto the pin holder, you can actually move the plant material at different angles. I want this upright, so push it back up this way. Another shorter piece. So go a little lower with this one. Then some lovely eucalyptus here. And this has got a nice curve to it. It's important when you're using the pin holder to choose curved plant material when you're using the horizontal foliage, because with a pin holder, because it's deeper in the container, if you use straighter foliage, it will just go upwards like that and you won't get a nice flow to it. So this has got a nice curve, so I'm going to use this. And we're going to go down there with it. And then I've got some other foliage here to use. Lovely Fatsia japonica spider's web. Beautiful mottled foliage there. And some hostas. This one's June. Various other foliages which I'll tell you about in a moment. So if we start with perhaps the hostas. Change of colour and form now. This is the foliage from the Hydrangea. I've got a nice green Hydrangea here to use. And I've taken the foliage off it. And it's lovely foliage, so why not use it? So for flowers, I've got these gorgeous roses. This is O'Hara and it smells absolutely wonderful. So I just want to use 3 of these. They're quite large-headed roses. And when you're using 3, you need to look at the size of them. This one's the smallest, so that one will be the highest one. And then I'll step them down. But these 2 are roughly the same size, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll start with this one. About there, and this one a little shorter. And then this one will be my focal flower. So that is going to go right down here as the focal point. So because it's an asymmetrical design, they will go that way. See what else I've got here to use. These beautiful green Lysianthus. Haven't got a name for them. Some of you might know what it is. I'm going to use these. And I can split this hydrangea up into smaller pieces. And then we can continue just to fill in here with these lovely hydrangeas. So I'll just continue to fill in a little bit and get the shape a little bit more as it should be. So there you are, an asymmetrical design using a pin holder. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for some more NAFAS videos.